Hello and welcome to World in 5. President Mnangagwa launched the National Development Strategy 2, which marks a decisive step toward accelerating Zimbabwe's transformation into an empowered and prosperous upper-middle-income economy by 2030. The strategy places strong emphasis on people-centered, timely, and high-quality service delivery. Our reporter Talen Gore was at the State House and filed the following report.
Zimbabwe today enters a new phase in its development trajectory with the launch of the National Development Strategy 2, a comprehensive plan that promises to shape major aspects of national development over the next 5 years. The strategy seeks to deliver on hopes for stability, sustainable economic growth, and improved livelihoods for all Zimbabweans. NDS 2 is a 5-year economic blueprint that builds on the successes of NDS 1. This completes the second medium-term development plan guiding the country's economic and social priorities from the 5 years. The strategy will be anchored on devolution and decentralization plus prudent use of public resources. In addition, it will focus on mainstreaming gender, youth, women, and on the economic stability already achieved. Speaking at the launch, President Mnangagwa said the National Development Strategy 2 focuses on improving service delivery, strengthening the Zimbabwe's open for business reform agenda, and ensuring communities benefit from the country's natural resources through value addition and beneficiation. He said the blueprint will advance reforms aimed at enhancing competitiveness and reducing the cost as well as the complexity of doing business.
Our priorities are aligned to regional, continental, and global development frameworks. These encompass the SADC Regional Indicative Strategic Development Plan, the African Union Agenda 2063, and the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals.
Meanwhile, the outgoing ambassadors of Italy and the Netherlands to Zimbabwe earlier today paid farewell courtesy calls on President Emmerson Mnangagwa at State House. Both envoys expressed confidence that relations between Zimbabwe and their respective countries will continue to strengthen. The two envoys believe relations between Harare and their respective countries had grown steadily, particularly in trade, agriculture, and infrastructure development.
The relations in these fields, as you said, are great and they're constantly improving. Many companies visited Zimbabwe Italian companies visited Zimbabwe while we were here, not only in agriculture.
We managed to double trade between the Netherlands and Zimbabwe. And of course, the Netherlands, and not just our airport, but also the port of Rotterdam, they are like a gateway to Europe, which is a huge market. And a lot of the horticultural produce ends up in the supermarkets in the Netherlands.
Police in Masvingo have arrested 35-year-old Fadzai Gaviza of Village 2 Fair Range in Mkwasini in connection with allegations of killing her own 3-year-old baby. During preliminary police investigation, the woman admitted to having fatally stabbed the baby with a sharp object in a bid to please her boyfriend, who earlier on indicated that he would only marry her if she had no child.
I can confirm that the police in Masvingo at Zetarapi in Kwasini are investigating a case of murder where a mother killed a 3-year-old baby with the intention of being married to a boyfriend. As police, we want to encourage members of the public to respect the sanctity of right to life. They should take life seriously. It is a universal right.
For around 9 years, Bamenda in northwestern Cameroon has been struggling under the shadow of the devastating Anglophone crisis, also known as the Ambazonia War. Thousands of people have been reportedly killed in Cameroon since the crisis erupted, while more than 3.3 million people will need humanitarian assistance in 2025, according to the United Nations. Despite a lack of security and economic instability, people have found ways to support education and community life. Teachers refuse to let learning die, offering improvised lessons for a generation growing up in crisis.
We are pushing on and hopefully we are bridging the gap, because we are studying in a situation that we call it an emergency education. The children have to cover something to face a national exam with others, and they have to cover what other schools are covering in other regions where things are, say, normal. So we have to adopt some strategies to see that we are able to cope. And I think so far, since 2016, this is one of the schools that have not shut down their doors.
That's all we have for you in World in 5. Have a pleasant day.